Hello, everybody, and here. Welcome to the Steve's Wrestling Ramble here on Sports Talk Network. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day was good. We're talking about a lot of things: Raw, SmackDown, also the news about Daniel Bryan. Can't go in depth. I kind of will reiterate whatever I said on the SmackDown Live review. My strong stance about Bryan and as it pertains to championships and that vein. So, sit back, get your popcorn ready to talk Steve's Wrestling Ramble and everything went down. Also, as you can see by the title of this episode, today's podcast episode tonight, what match should be the main event of WrestleMania? I'll share my thoughts, of course, of which match I believe personally should close the show at WrestleMania in a couple weeks. It'll be 2 weeks away on Sunday. 14 days. Still hoping, I hope, keeping fingers crossed, legs crossed, other things crossed, that hopefully my miracle will hit and be able to be there live and in person, live and in living color. But we'll see about that. But as of right now, the plan is to enjoy at home. And just like the millions and millions that we'll be watching on television, have for many years, either I'll be doing that again or another year. I was going to say for it would be 30th year of life, but obviously I didn't watch WWE when I was a infant or born. But you know what I mean, 20 years, 20 plus years as a wrestling fan. So either I'll do what I've been doing for that many years in WrestleManias, and or I'll actually be able to attend, and that'd be my first ever WWE event of any kind. Raw, SmackDown, live event, NXT, pay-per-views of any type. That I would to be the first event ever of WWE's kind that I would be able to attend. Being a WrestleMania, and it would be around my 30th birthday. It'll be the start of my birthday month of April. I don't turn 30 until near the end of the month, on the 25th of April, because that is my birth date. But the start of my birthday month. So every year, the start of my birthday month is WrestleMania, because WrestleMania is the first Sunday of April, usually, but I was around there. Also, March Madness is ending, spring has sprung in April, and other things. So April's the best month ever, best month of the year. Um, only second to with the holidays, December, Christmas time, and family time, and all those warm and fuzzy things. But on to other things, like I said, Raw and SmackDown review as I passed. We will tell you, show you my thoughts on what happened on both of the shows. Raw with Brock Lesnar finally showing up at the start of the show, and then SmackDown Live with Daniel Bryan being cleared and able to wrestle again. So both interesting topics. News. Just waiting here a little bit, see if people come in to watch live, and also to see if any of my team members are able to join me here tonight para esta noche. So I'll wait a little bit, check out some things. Here's a little bit, still a little radio science, but certainly good. I said good shows for both Raw and SmackDown. I mean, I have my Insta polls for, excuse me, for those events. Let's see here. Where is my other Insta poll? I know I did one. Now I just need to find where it went. Where the heck is it? What the heck is that? Don't know what that is. Where is my Insta poll for Monday Night Raw? It has to be somewhere not that long. But if I did it at around 10 p.m., it'd be done 10 p.m. on Tuesday after the SmackDown show. Because SmackDown is only 3 hours, 2 hours, and Raw is 3. So where is it? Where can it be? Oh, there it is. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I found it. Here for Raw Insta poll. The votes are in with 18 votes. 33% went terrible. Okay, fine. Sure, there's people trolling there. I don't think Raw was terrible. And Smack Diddly Down Live. 67% said great, so that one won in a landslide. 24% said good, 5% said okay, and 4% said terrible out of 21 votes for the SmackDown Live Insta poll there. Again, good episode. Raw and SmackDown craziness ensuing, and both of those shows. Oh, it's true. Dang true. Actually, let me. March 19th, right? 2018 WWE. I'll go over every little thing. Like I said, I do this anyways in the Raw review, but might as well here. To prolong this episode since none of my team members are should you able to join me. There won't be watching live. So we wait here for the WWE.com thing to load. I also did enter a contest for Wrestlemania, trying to win it that way. If I know I was talking to a couple of WWE superstars, Xavier Woods and Goldberg, specifically on Twitter, on DM, sliding in the DMs and talking to them. There might be a chance I might be able to send Wrestlemania through them, but also one of their last contest stuff. I also entered as well. Trying to punch my ticket to WrestleMania. Alright, Raw results here with the quick hits. Universal Champion Brock Lesnar attacking Roman Reigns, with starting off with Kurt Angle coming out there and getting his Wade Barrett on, in a sense, saying, I'm afraid to have some bad news. And saying that, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you all. Roman Reigns is still suspended, and the crowd goes, yay, woo, awesome, thumbs up. They like it. So it's be bad news for him. Only bad news for a small amount, I guess, in the crowd. Most of them were cheering that. But not moments later, Roman Reigns is lying down into the ring, or he's coming to the ring, and okay, so what's going on here? I know what they're trying to go for, but it wasn't as effective as it could have been, right? Like, it would have been more effective, especially since he's temporarily suspended, if he actually came out there like in a t-shirt and jeans or something, and jumping the barricade, and like literally ripping the phone, or not the phone, but the microphone, of course, the microphone away from Kurt Angle. That would have been a lot more, per se, interesting to me if that had going on, especially the situation that is going on. Then you had the U.S. Marshals, or I guess the U.S. Marshals portrayed as such. Then he was arrested. Then Brock Lesnar came up, beat him up, and this and that. Okay, fine. That part wasn't the issue. It just was with how Roman Reigns came to the ring. So, anyway, we started seeing, we good to see Brock. And Brock doing what Brock does. He gets back on his plane, go home, and relax for the evening. Heck, I'm sure he made it home before Raw was even over. Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, Raw was in Dallas, Texas, so Texas to Minnesota. He might have made it home before the show ended. If he left right away, I assume he didn't. Point being is, does what he does. Might as well have it at the start of the show. Then Brock doesn't have to be there the whole time. So he doesn't like people, right? And go from there. Asuka defeating the Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss via countout. Then after the match, Nia Jax shows out, wants to beat the crap out of Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss escapes. So Mickie James gets the brunt of the action, beat up by Nia Jax. And on Monday Night Raw. They look through here, let's run down. Braun Strowman defeats one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Cesaro. They're in contest. Kurt Angle say, okay, Braun, you get your Tag Team title match, but you gotta pick a Tag Team partner. And a lot of people are saying Elias. I'm saying maybe Samoa Joe. Some people are really adamant on wanting to have him do it on his own. I say no. With to respect for the Tag Team division, you need a Tag Team partner. I don't care. Bring back Santino Morello or someone else. Who knows? Maybe this could be a way to debut somebody and debut at WrestleMania. And I don't mean just debut in WWE, but debut main roster call-up, but just say at WrestleMania, let alone, it all happening, and those type of things happening in the Raw after WrestleMania. And hopefully sometimes on SmackDown Live after WrestleMania. Come on, now, we need something too. Anyways, we'll see how that goes moving forward, but that match is already set up. We have the Raw Tag Team Champions, Cesaro and Sheamus, face Braun Strowman and a mystery partner that might not even be revealed until match time at WrestleMania. They could string along all the way then, or it'll have to be made next week or the week after the go home show. The Revival, the beat Titus worldwide and declared themselves for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, saying for the first time a tag team will win it. Well, sorry to inform you guys, but that cannot happen. One of you will win it. If you guys are the last two, cool beans for you guys, but that doesn't mean you're co-winners. Someone has to be eliminated. Nope. Wrong answer. Anyways, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville defeat Bayley and Sasha Banks. Before the match happened, Bayley and Sasha Banks can promo on each other. Bayley talking about how she can't get the image out of her mind of Sasha's smirk and smile after pretty much Lion Kinging. And I didn't know if that would become a verb, but Bayley there at the Elimination Chamber during that match. I still say Bayley should be the one going heel. I probably would say that those two would be in the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal on the pre-show or main show. Hopefully it's on the main card. Just saying. But for the first evers, you have the inaugurals and first evers for women, especially here in the Women's Revolution time. Be smart to have it on the card. The main card, I mean. Come on now, royalties. Hashtag money. Hashtag respect also. Anyways, have Bayley go heel and have that moment happen at WrestleMania. If not the Raw after WrestleMania, if you really want to continue it. Have like a super tease, so to speak, at WrestleMania, and then actually have Bayley be the one turning heel, not Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks, been there, done that, great heel. Okay, good. But now we need to see what Bayley's made of. Because I don't know if she can be a heel. I don't know. I mean, Natalya, she's been trying to do well. She's okay at times to me, but still not totally believable because in the end she's a kind-hearted person. Truly. Kind of Jen I think they say the same thing about Stephanie McMahon in real life, but she can play a real good, B word as a heel. So there you go. But anyways, and then the miscommunication, and that's how Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville got the win. Mandy Rose is hot as hell, and Sonya's awesome. What? Jeez. I do have, or what was it, on Instagram or just in general. I found with all celebrities and especially all these women superstars, most of them show some skin at all. Of them, some skin showing. Because I know I finally found that actress from Last Man Standing, Eve, or the actress that played Eve Baxter, English daughter. Finally found one of hers. Found all from some of the shows and Modern Family, of course, and all the other shows, Life in Pieces too. Whether there's moments in the episodes or movies or TV shows or there's wrestling, females doing some skin in some way. Not truly just looking for bikini shots, but finally found hers there. So I always look at it like a movie, like in Disney. Like there was that movie called Zombie, and that lead female there, who also is on American Housewife, I found out. So searched her on Instagram and otherwise and found her. I don't think I found a bikini shot, but I found something else. Showing some skin there too. Anyways, moving right along here, Kane attacking John Cena after he demands a response from The Undertaker. John Cena coming out there saying, The Undertaker, do something. Lights, gong, smoke, fire, wind, everything, whatever. And in the end, Kane comes out there and chokes on him. And then this upcoming week, Kane versus John Cena in a match. So there you go. The Undertaker will respond then. Maybe he'll even show up. I don't know. The Balor Club defeating Intercontinental Champion Miz and the Miz Taraj. All right. And Welcome Matt Hardy defeats Bray Wyatt in the Ultimate Deletion. All right, cool. And then on SmackDown Live, the main thing was Daniel Bryan being cleared to wrestle. And as I said in the SmackDown Live review, okay, awesome. But now we can't just revert back since everybody loves Daniel Bryan. Be the Daniel Bryan show. We can't win every match. There's like the haters for John Cena Reigns, want them to lose every single match they're in because they're bearing the talent. if they win anything, let alone match, if not titles, championships. But all right, fine. Then I feel that way with Daniel Bryan. Can't win all the matches or titles. Gonna lose sometime. Now it won't be at WrestleMania. If they do have the tag team match at WrestleMania, as I foresee it happening, Shane McMahon, Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. You're gonna have Shane and Daniel get the win, and Daniel being getting the pin. Probably on Owens. 1, 2, 3. But like I said, you can't win everything. You're not gonna win every time. So it'll be what it be. And I even said flat out that I predict he won't be winning the WWE or Universal Championship in this return, depending on how long this return will be to the ring. We'll see. Also, it was announced before the show, along with Daniel Bryan, big news, was WrestleMania news, which is somewhat big. The triple threat match that the most assumed, and I know I did, will be for the United States title. SmackDown Live doing it like Raw. Raw has the triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship. Well, SmackDown Live, triple threat for the United States Championship. Champion Randy Orton defending against Jinder Mahal and Bobby Roode as well. So that would be kind of cool and will be kind of cool. Looking forward to seeing how that goes down. For sure. And I'm going to say right now, I don't see Randy Orton retaining. But obviously I won't, share my prediction until 2 weeks. And 2 weeks from tonight to share my prediction of who I actually think will win the title. Either Bobby Roode or Jinder Mahal. But I do think one of them will be the new United States champion. So, sorry, Randy. Nice short reign, but go from there. Again, I apologize for those that were looking forward to seeing my team members. And I'm able to join me. Like I said, they're busy. 2 of them are seniors in high school. Finishing up things here as spring comes and at the end of the school year. Then again, also for seniors, their school year ends earlier with their finals and everything. And I don't think it's a month early, but it's a couple of weeks earlier than the rest of the high school, rest of the class. So that'll be cool. I guess hopefully we can start on having them back weekly. So shout out to Kyron Chase and Mark Ramble. And Roger Mikey, he's always busy with work and otherwise, which is understandable. Well, that comes first. But like I said, those two pretty much being the biggest things. I mean, also Carmella, again, attempting to cash in on Charlotte. Wasn't able to. Charlotte pretty much Kevin hit him with the big boot, and so cash in wasn't able to happen. So a failed cash in, not even an unsuccessful one. Because an unsuccessful cash in means the bell rang, this and that, and Charlotte got her and caught her in whatever she was trying to do. This one was just a failed one because she wasn't able to even truly cash in. So me thinks it will happen at WrestleMania. But will it happen my way or Monty Corner's way? Monty's Corner, my friend, my buddy, pal. He's still animate and still hoping and thinking that his idea will happen. And hey, it's not a bad idea. It's just one that I don't see happening. If it does, he's a freaking genius, and I'm going to give him all the credit in the world on the show, on Twitter, otherwise. If it had happened and if Carmella catches in on Alexa Bliss or Nia Jax at WrestleMania and not on Charlotte Flair or Asuka, or as I used to call her, Azuka. Yeah, that was kind of dumb. But anyways, just being honest, showing my flaws unlike others here on YouTube. Just saying, we're not perfect. None of us are. None of us are perfect in covering wrestling and talking about it. I mean, again, everything we say is our own opinion, so in its own right, it's not perfect because people disagree, but it's our opinions. But we're also not perfect in what we do bring up that are the facts, that we might miss some things or say a superstar's name, like I did with Azuka, calling her Azuka when it was really Asuka. There during her early TNA days, or not TNA, NXT days. Back then I actually really wasn't watching too much NXT as much as I'm watching NXT now on a weekly basis. So NXT is awesome. So actually we are NXT because I hope to go to Full Sail University, sports broadcasting through Dan Patrick Show. I hope to be able to do that. I still do have part of my GI Bill to use. I found that out today. So now I probably won't be doing that personally. I'm staying here in the great state of Wisconsin, the Badger State, but do it online. And so technically, though, if I did move to Florida, did do that, I might actually be able to work for WWE in a way with the shows because doing sports broadcasting as a degree. Not saying I get to have a talk or meeting with Triple H, but just being one of the students helping out with a show. There you go. But yeah. But no, it's certainly going to be just see how things go. Moving forward with all aspects here, we're heading closer and closer to WrestleMania. Now, there are technically millions and millions that could actually be watching this video on YouTube. So if you are a wealthy millionaire, if you are a WWE superstar, if you are anybody that's looking to help out a dude, for me, like I said in the beginning of the show, trying to be able to go to WrestleMania. It'll be my very first show ever in my life because I'm turning 30 in late April. So hopefully in early April, be able to go to WrestleMania. I know I did enter a final contest that WWE's having through the Elite Series with the toys, and hopefully be able to maybe win that contest. But if not, because the odds are probably low, because there's still millions and millions I would love to go, obviously. But for this military veteran, this fan, pretty much all my life since the year of 1994, age 6 years old. 6 years old in 1994 in April. Turning 30 year this upcoming April. So, yeah, 24 years as a fan. 24 years. It seems longer than it actually is, or feels longer than it actually is, but there you go, 24 years, age 6 to age 30, and continuing on. So, yeah, I just wanted to make that plea. Hail Mary, so to speak, in NFL terms. Go Packers. In NFL terms, see if people out there to be able to help me out. If you can, reach out to me on Twitter or send me a message here on YouTube or however you feel is a way to be able to contact me, however. But I am on Twitter at WB_podcast. Also, my personal Twitter handle at Army_strong_06. That one, my personal one, is the hyperlink with this YouTube channel here at Sports Talk Network. It's hyperlinked there in the banner when you go to the channel homepage for Sports Talk Network. So if you are unable to, just down below there, where it's just the name of the channel, just click on Sports Talk Network, and then click the hyperlink to Twitter, or go to the About section and send me a message, or however. It's all up to you if you're able to. But I just wanted to share that because why not, right? Throw the Hail Mary, see what happens. No one calls, no one reaches out, no one able to see it, then that's just how it is. Gotta move on. Everything happens for a reason, I say. Whether you think it's a good thing or a bad thing at the moment, it's a prime a purpose for you meeting somebody, talking to somebody, having interaction with somebody, even a stranger otherwise, missing out on something or getting something, being lucky. The goods and bads that happen in your day-to-day or life all have a purpose. Got a part of God's plan, as I would say. So, at least that's how I live my life. So, either way, I'm trying to think of other WWE news and notes. Hogan to return to WWE. He's in talks with WWE. Be nice to see him back. Probably not WrestleMania. Maybe SummerSlam. Maybe. Now, if he was able to be back to the WWE sooner, he could have been announced as the host for this WrestleMania, but might be a little too late for that. Only 2 weeks out. But then again, only 2 weeks out. It's never too late for me to find out from a WWE superstar or random awesome person that I'm going to the event. Because I don't have to be there all week. I mean, in my situation, I'd just be lucky to be there for 24 hours in New Orleans to be at the event. That is WrestleMania itself, but obviously I would love to do the other stuff, NXT, WrestleMania, and other things. But choosers can't be, beggars can't be choosers. That's the thing. You're just hoping to get 2 tickets for WrestleMania and you move on from there. Be able to get away, find a way to get down there and this and that. But we'll see. Strong. I don't see any other news and notes really needs to be brought up here. I think those that watch live and watch archive otherwise. I'm sure Jay Thomas was here for the moment it was. And I thank you all for stopping by. Hope you all have a great rest of your evening. I'll be back on Monday. Not tomorrow, but Monday for next week. A week of videos there. Starting with the Raw reviews, SmackDown reviews I do, and otherwise from there. This weekend, though, I'll be on the channel, on my other channel, my secondary channel, Animated Awesomeness, for Season 8 premiere of My Little Pony Friendship with Magic, reviewing that episode, and then also reviewing the most recent episode here in my, as I call it, March Star Madness. For Star vs. the Forces of Evil, continuation of the third season, the second half of the third season on Disney XD. Another episode dropping this Saturday morning here in the March Star Madness that ends actually in April, just like March Madness does. So another awesome thing, at least for this year, for April, for that. Because big things are happening over Star Wars: The Forces of Evil. It's a great show. If you haven't seen it, check it out. If you don't like it, then that's fine. That's your prerogative. But all I ask you to give it a chance. Okay. So there we go. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, evening, weekend. Stay safe, of course, but also have fun. So however you balance that, do you. Oh, smash the like button. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Let people know about the show. People know about the Twitter handle as well. I hope they have great guests. I plan to have some great guests for the podcast episode in 2 weeks for the prediction episode. So there you go. Have me and my boys. Maybe a couple of females too. But in a boys club here, have all of us talking WWE Wrestlemania and our predictions for this year's Wrestlemania 32nd edition. No, 34th edition. I'm sorry, 34th edition of Wrestlemania. WrestleMania 34. That will be New Orleans, Louisiana, home of the Saints. The NFL team, New Orleans Saints. So with that, I bid you all adieu. Adios. Above all else, as always, take care.